Hi, Donna Eddy here from Posture Plus. We are up to principle 10 of 12, and principle 10 is about efficiency and silence. So this comes from some alternative training where the phrase was the tighter, the lighter, and it makes so much sense when you are practicing movement and especially body weight work. So engaging through the center and having a nice functional and strong core will enable you to feel lighter when you're doing loaded and body weight work and putting yourself into positions where you're using gravity as the load, you're using gravity as the training tool. So it also applies with the new addition into the program from the foundation training program is having that awareness, having that activation, and being on, so to speak, in your unconscious day-to-day activities so that you're doing things functionally optimally and you're doing things in a more efficient way. So that tighter the lighter aspect comes in because the premise behind foundation training is to activate and press up against gravity and have that posturing and have that ability to hold, having that ability, just having that endurance in the body to not be just unconsciously surrendering and pushed and pulled actually down by gravity, which brings us forward. So being engaged on, which also, I love it when they all overlaps the Pilates principle of if you're not toning it, you're flabbing it, which is what one of my dear teachers would often say. And it didn't make sense to me at the time. I thought it was all a little bit superficial, but it makes total sense now. And overlaying those other two training methodologies, different words saying the same thing, same principle and approach. So principle 10 is efficiency and silence. So filtering in the martial arts background as well is everyone knows that ninjas are silent. They move silently. They are efficient and they are effective with what they do. So we're not just unconsciously plodding around and just falling to the ground with our steps. We're not just getting pulled and drawn down by gravity. We are engaged, tight, but not stress tight. It's very different. And when you're in it and you're playing with it, it makes more sense. And those that are in there playing with it, you'll be nodding away going, yes, that's the phrase I've been looking for. So if you're not toning it, you're flabbing it, the tighter, the lighter, being engaged, being aligned, especially in our unconscious movement, our unconscious patterns, working away at the computer. I'm guilty of it too. I sit nice and tall and straight now, especially when I'm teaching and presenting. That's kind of my teaching posture. But if I'm in the background doing some computer work, I end up slouching and getting my leg up and getting into all sorts of weird and wonderful positions. But I come back and my base, my unconscious base posture is quite straight and quite aligned, which takes years of practice, and I teach it and I still have to remind myself. So don't beat yourself up if you don't get it straight away. It takes some time, and depending on your age, there may be decades of unraveling that need to happen. But one of the principles and aspects that the whole program feeds you into, and we start at the very beginning with the 6 steps to aligning posture on the wall, that posture becomes your unconscious normal alignment. That's what we're aiming for. Within a movement aspect, when we're stepping, when we're running, when we're training, we want to be using the fascial system. So there's another layer that integrates into all of this, is the fascial fitness side of things, and the fascial aspect is where that forefoot running idea comes from, is we're using our elastic energy as well as being efficient and effective. All our joints are moving, so we're not thudding and hitting the ground with stiff, tight joints. Now that I'm sharing and playing with this, it integrates a whole lot from many aspects and angles. So efficiency and silence is principle 10. And that then becomes part of what you do and how you do it, who you are in your day-to-day. If you're playing with all the aspects and your mindful practice comes in and your daily movement practice comes in, they all integrate and overlap, and you then end up with this lovely efficient machine that's not being impacted unnecessarily. There's not excessive forces on the body, but then you're in that silence ninja. The tighter the lighter aspect of the whole point is that you're using that to add to the training effects and having greater training efficiency as well. So that is principle 10. Quite a lot in there. We could probably unpack that to a couple of other different videos as well. I might think about doing that in the new year. But that is principle 10 of Posture Plus, and I will see you soon for principle 11.